I'm here with Marquita Bradshaw. She is running for senator on the Democrat ticket. Marquita, first off, just tell us a little bit about yourself.
I grew up in a community in South Memphis that was down the street from a military landfill. And as a result, people in my community got sick and a lot of people died because of the pollutants that affected our air, water, and soil. And that was how I came into the political process beyond voting and engaging community members with my mom and my family and my community around looking for transparency and accountability when it comes to environmental policies and holding elected officials accountable.
Okay, so you kind of gave a little bit of a hint there about why you decided to run for election. Is there anything else you'd like to say about that?
Well, the main reason why I wanted to run for U.S. Senate is because the majority of the Senate members don't actually reflect the population that they serve. I am a working class woman who raised my son on a working class salary in the state of Tennessee, and I understand that when I experience policies and also working people experience policies, those policies come down with unintended consequences that hurt working people because the U.S. Senate, a lot of the members are so far removed from issues that affect working people's lives.
And so, what do you think is the biggest issue facing our country currently?
Well, if you asked me before there was a pandemic, I would have said a few other things. But right now, the biggest thing that's facing our state and this country is that we are experiencing a pandemic and people don't have access to health care.
Okay, and what is the biggest issue facing Tennessee, in your opinion?
The biggest issue that's facing Tennessee and the country is the relationship that we have with a pandemic and that a lot of people are left out of the economy based on what's going on right now. Um, and also, when you look at Tennessee and the country, we have an economy built on pollution pain, and we really need to make a just transition away from pollution and move toward the Green New Deal in order to rebuild our communities to be healthy and safe.
And what are your plans if you are elected?
My plans is to make sure that working people have a voice in the U.S. Senate. Right now, I have been touring all 95 counties across the state of Tennessee. We should be finishing up pretty soon to make sure that I'm collecting those narratives and turning those narratives into empirical data so people will know that they have a platform based on stories of Tennessee that I will be able to have marching orders when I go serve January 3rd, 2021 for the United States Senate.
And is there anything else you'd like to say before we go?
Right now, this is a pivotal point in our history where we can actually move away from people not being served. Right now, everyone needs health care, no matter how you got here. We are experiencing a pandemic together, and we want to be able to get past the pandemic where we rebuild our economy and also fix our ills that's the internal threat to our country as far as pollution. My name is Marquita Bradshaw, and I'm working to be the next United States Senator with a volunteer network with people all over the state.
And that was Marquita Bradshaw. She is running for senator on the Democrat ticket.